What a dreary day, and I have a dreary subject to talk about, but you know what? It's fitting. I couldn't imagine what it would be like for somebody who worked or who didn't work in the financial industry and who's going through a divorce. For those of you who have been through divorce, or even just a breakup of a relationship where you shared a home, you shared, accounts, you shared finances, I know it's hard. And to be honest, when you walk into a traditional financial institution, you're not going to get the kind of direction you need. And so I would almost encourage you to reach out to me, because I know what it was like. It's about me being vulnerable, and I have to share it with you. I was with a man for 4 years. We lived together. We shared our finances. I had had a house before I met him. I had almost tripled what I had bought the house for. And then 2008 was kind of like, ooh. So everything that I had earned from that house equity, we had paid off his debts, my debts. We had gotten married in the same year, and 8 months later I had asked for divorce. And that was hard because it was embarrassing. It's not about the divorce though, it's about what had happened financially. Like I said, our house that we had bought together after we had sold my other house had, obviously we bought at a premium as well. And so when I decided to leave, our house went down in value like 40 grand. There was a loss to an asset that we shared. And in order for him to stay in the house, he was going to have to, endure a loss, which means that I had to endure half the loss. Things don't just happen where you get a divorce and, Mr. and Mrs. get half everything. You get half the debts as well, and you get half the assets. Obviously, I was with the wrong person the first time, and I learned from that. And it was funny because yesterday I just celebrated my 7th anniversary with my existing husband, where I couldn't even imagine, had I not gone through that ordeal, I wouldn't have met Darren. So things happen for a reason. And yes, we go through a bunch of stuff. I had to make things work. I had to borrow money from mom and dad, paid them back since. But at the same time, it was embarrassing. And I know what it's like. And those of you who, approach your banker or approach the bank about how to get you out of this financial situation, they're not equipped to help you, nor do they get paid to help you that way. I hope you each have someone you trust in the financial industry to be able to walk you through things like that. And don't think that there's only one way to band-aid solution everything. There are so many ways. We just have to kind of think together creatively on how to help you out.